The city of San Marcos is taking the initiative to become a little greener. Jessica Peters has more in this Bobcat update.
The Parks and Recreation Department has purchased an electric vehicle. The truck will be used to help maintain the San Marcos parks while reducing emissions and lowering the impact of driving on parklands.
Mostly it's going to be supervising the different parks and going through and see what needs to be done, carrying small items to different parks, primarily right along the river.
The new truck uses no gas. It is completely powered by electricity. The Parks and Recreation Department bought the electric truck to replace an existing gas-fueled vehicle. It will only cost about $200 a year to maintain the electric truck versus the $2,000 in fuel the city paid to operate a gas-powered maintenance truck. The Director of Community Services, Rodney Cobbs, says city officials are excited to have a vehicle that is environmentally sensitive. He says the city has been moving toward becoming greener over the past few years.
The hybrids are the Ford Escapes. And we've got one here, and I think we have 4 or 5 of them. I'm not exactly sure how many, but those are working out pretty good.
The Parks and Recreation Department has only purchased one electric vehicle so far, but there are plans to buy more later.
The city of San Marcos is en route to a greener community. For Bobcat Update, I'm Jessica Peters.
The American Society of Prevention of Cruelty to Animals seeks to educate the public on how to prevent pets from being poisoned. Pets get into trouble in all kinds of ways, from ingesting certain plants to contact with harmful household items. The ASPCA says there are more than 700 plants that can harm pets. Some common ones you may have in your yard are azaleas, Easter lilies, and sago palms.
Be vigilant, watch after the pets, make sure that they're not going around chewing on the plants. It's best to try not to have those plants around, but there are so many different plants that could be potentially toxic.
Pet owners must also be aware of poisonous household cleaning products like ammonia or bleach. There are over 140,000 poisoned animal cases reported each year. While some cases are tragic, there are precautions you can take to make sure your pet is safe. If you see odd physical responses from your pet, such as labored breathing or lack of energy, call a vet right away. If you are unable to seek help, you can use an animal first aid kit that can be bought in stores or online.
I try to keep everything under my kitchen counter or above the kitchen counter because I have cabinets above that. But I just moved into an apartment, so I had to make sure everything was, clean and no cracks to where she could put her nose in or anything like that.
Knowing about poison prevention is one way you can keep your pets safe and healthy. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tim Leland.
Hey, Freckles! There's my boy! What's that, boy? Timmy's trapped in a well. Oh, I'm sorry. The San Marcos Animal Shelter is looking for volunteers. Oh, really? Volunteers can help by walking dogs, bathing animals, interacting with puppies and kittens? Wow, that sounds awesome, but how do I get more info? Call 512-805-2650 for details. Cool. Get off your rear and volunteer. A message from KTSW, the other side of radio.
In an ancient time, there lived an epic radio station. Its name, KTSW. Set apart from all the rest, it lived in a world of its own, and in an era of mediocrity that filled the airwaves. KTSW rose above the rest to become the other side of radio.
Oh, hello there. We have just stumbled upon the wild and elusive KTSW on our journey through the other side of radio. Watch how it feasts on the boring, monotonous mainstream radio programming. Oh, what have we here? Oh! It seems as though KTSW is now feeding its young. Yes, and now here come the specialty shows. Look at them go. It's a testament to the wild and exotic land that is the other side of radio.